Welcome to Viewpoint on Ukraine today. My name is Tamara Rosevan, and in our studio we're joined by a young Ukrainian entrepreneur from Donetsk, Alena Radchenko. Welcome to Viewpoint.
Hi.
So you're from Donetsk. You moved to Kyiv with your business partner, and so tell us about your journey.
Well, we came to Kyiv from Donetsk on July last year, 2040. Well, we came here. Well,
were you worried? Were you concerned? Did you think that you were going to make money? Was business going to be good here in Ukraine for you? I mean, in Kyiv, sorry.
Of course, we worried. We worried very much because we don't know where we go, what we will do here, and honestly to say, we are not going to make business here. We just wanted to find calm life, not without bombing and so on. So we came here. We stay in relatives' house. So we just wanted to live. And we began to develop our business on maybe on on January or February, when we began give advertising that we can help brides to create their best wedding.
You have a bridal business where you provide services for.
Yes, we have wedding business for brides. We make wedding decoration. So we began make advertising, so we even didn't hope that something can work. So we, on March, on April, when wedding season began, we had some orders on wedding decoration in Kyiv.
But you're just one of many, young businesses coming from Donetsk to Kyiv, wanting to relocate and flee the fighting, which started. Donetsk was a huge hub for businesses and opportunities for young entrepreneurs. But ever since the fighting started, all of that has changed. And do you think that you could ever go back to Donetsk after you've been here in Kyiv?
For this time, for now, we think that we don't want to go back there.
But you have family there still.
Yes, our parents, mine and parents of my partner, they are in Donetsk and in Donetsk region.
What do they tell you about how life is there at the current time?
Well, life is not easy there. High prices, there is no food, there is no enough life that was before, normal life. But they try to live, they try to work there, they try to do everything to live there. They don't want to leave their homes because they build this life for many years. Not we are young, so we can
get up and leave, basically, pack your things.
Yes, we can start new life here. For them, it's too hard, I think. They don't want to do this. My dad, he says, no, you go anywhere, I will in my house. But they live near airport, and it's too dangerous there. But my dad says, no, I will stay here.
Are houses around in their neighborhood, are they destroyed? Or at least damaged?
No, our part of city in Donetsk, it's not so dangerous, even it's near airport. But in few meters, neighbor houses, some of them destroyed. So schools destroyed, kindergartens they destroyed. So for people are very hard there. Near them, there are houses where there is no water or something.
So how do these people live? What do your parents tell you? How do they live if they have no water and no electricity, and pensions aren't paid, and salaries aren't paid, and banks don't operate?
As for salaries, there are a lot of volunteers that help these people. But about how they live without water or without energy, I don't know. It's a question even for my parents. Because they don't have where to go. They don't have some other flats in the center of the city where they can live temporarily, or I don't know.
Before you came to Kyiv to continue on with your wedding business, did you ever think about going to Russia maybe? and starting business there?
I even didn't have such thoughts, even a tiny thought to go to Russia. It's not my country. I don't want to go there.
Do you believe that the people that are still living in Donetsk, do you judge them for, staying and not taking the risk and leaving?
No, it's their choice. They think that there will be good life, I think. I don't know what they think, but no, I don't judge. I don't have right to judge somebody, so it's their choice. They want this.
But do you think at some point Donetsk will become once again what it was before, or even better?
About even better, I'm not sure, but with everything is going on there now, I don't think it will be something good on this. People quarrel there. My mom tell me stories how people on one place she see on the streets, they quarrel. One say everything will be great, other says no, you are not right, everything will be horrible, and so on. So they inside of the city, people cannot decide one point of view. So I don't think how soon it will be.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about your life here in Kyiv. Has it been difficult to adjust, and do you find that the local residents here in the capital are welcoming, or do you feel there's a little bit of misunderstandings and misconceptions about Donetsk residents coming to live here and to do their business?
Well, in my life, I didn't have such people who could say me that something bad words or something bad relation to me. I don't know. I didn't have such people in more than 1 year living here. On my way, only good people. They support, they understand. Well, I never had such people. Maybe because I work in such creative and areas, so they are only good people. I don't know. They bring goodness for people, but in my life wasn't such people.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard any stories from your friends or relatives who say that a friend of theirs came to Kyiv and had trouble adjusting?
I've heard some stories. The most of them about looking for flat here, mm-hmm. about living here. Yes, people don't like us. They say everything we can give for rent flat to anybody, but not from eastern region. But for me, I didn't have such situation. I've heard really only stories.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that Donetsk will change at some point to an extent where you will actually want to go back?
Well, for me now, everything is great here for me, and here such the rhythm of the city, so energical and so fast, and I like live in this rhythm. And here a lot of everything I can have that I didn't have in Donetsk when it was without war, when it was normal life. Because as for wedding, it's more, how to say, more wide to my area.
Mm-hmm. What kind of recommendations would you give to some people who are thinking of coming from Donetsk here?
Well, it's their choice. But if they decided to come here, to move from Donetsk here, not to be weak, to be strong, and to be ready for different difficulties on the beginning. So if they decided to move, so to be ready for everything, mm-hmm. and even for bad people.
What are some of the difficulties that you were faced with when you got here in the first few weeks?
First few weeks, well, about looking for work, I didn't have difficulties because I could find work in the first week. But maybe, yes, about earning money, how to live first few weeks, how to find work, and how to live further.
But you seem to have overcome all that.
Yes, yes.
Do you worry about your parents being there? Do you want to relocate them here, maybe?
Of course I worry. Who don't worry about parents? Of course I want they...
Have you tried convincing them coming here?
Yes. We wanted they come here, but they don't want. They won't stay there. They have work there. They didn't lost their work since that time when in Donetsk was everything great. So they still working, but they don't want. We tried to look for a flat for them, to look for houses, but they don't want. They love their native home, house, so on.
Well, thank you for coming in. I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us in our studio.
Thank you.
This has been Ms. Alena Radchenko, a Ukrainian entrepreneur from Donetsk. You've been watching Viewpoint on Ukraine Today.